Have you ever walked into a tiny space and wondered how anyone could possibly live there comfortably, only to discover it feels surprisingly spacious and beautifully designed? Today, I'm taking you inside some of Sydney's most ingenious small homes, all under 60 square meters, where architects and owners have proven that limited square footage doesn't mean limited possibilities. From Victorian terraces hiding behind heritage facades to beachfront apartments that work triple duty, these compact dwellings challenge everything you thought you knew about small space living. What if the solution to feeling cramped isn't moving to a bigger home, but reimagining the space you already have with smarter design strategies and thoughtful interventions? We're exploring transformations where dark, awkward layouts became light-filled sanctuaries through vaulted ceilings, strategic skylights, hidden gardens, and furniture that works harder than you ever imagined possible. Whether you're living in a studio apartment, considering downsizing, or just fascinated by clever architectural solutions, these Sydney homes offer inspiration that translates to any compact living situation. If you love seeing small spaces done brilliantly, hit that like button and drop a comment about your biggest small space challenge. Sydney's housing market has long challenged residents to make the most of limited space, but a new generation of renovators and architects are turning constraints into creative opportunities with remarkable results. The city's mix of heritage terraces, workers' cottages, and compact apartments provides the perfect canvas for innovative small space design that respects history while embracing contemporary living needs. These homes under 60 square meters prove that thoughtful architecture can deliver functionality, beauty, and breathing room regardless of tight footprints. By studying what works in these successful renovations, anyone dealing with space limitations can find actionable ideas to transform their own compact living situations into homes they genuinely love. The 1849 terrace house in Darlinghurst stood as a typical example of Victorian-era urban housing, narrow, dark, and divided into cramped rooms that felt oppressive despite their historical charm and character. Original layouts prioritize privacy over light, with small windows, low ceilings, and compartmentalized spaces that made daily life feel claustrophobic for modern inhabitants who value openness and connection. The owner recognized that preserving the heritage facade while completely reimagining the interior could honor the building's past while creating a livable present-day home. This balance between respecting architectural heritage and meeting contemporary needs defines the most successful small space renovations throughout Sydney's inner suburbs. A large skylight installation brought natural light flooding into previously dark interior zones, eliminating the cave-like feeling that plagued the original terrace house and making every corner usable throughout the day. Natural light doesn't just illuminate, it expands space perceptually, lifts moods, connects interiors to sky and weather patterns, and reduces dependence on artificial lighting that can make small rooms feel even smaller. Strategic skylight placement considers sun angles throughout seasons, ensuring optimal light without excessive heat gain while creating dramatic shadow play that adds visual interest to simple surfaces. This single intervention often delivers the biggest impact in small space renovations, fundamentally changing how inhabitants experience their home. The kitchen island in the Darlinghurst terrace serves multiple purposes: food preparation, casual dining, storage, and social hub, demonstrating how multifunctional furniture maximizes value in every square centimeter of limited floor area. Rather than separate dining table and prep zones that would consume precious space, the island consolidates functions while providing a focal point that anchors the open-plan living area beautifully. Its placement also defines circulation patterns and creates natural boundaries between kitchen and living zones without solid walls that would fragment the space and return to the cramped feeling. Well-designed islands with integrated storage, seating, and work surfaces represent one of the smartest investments for compact home layouts, fundamentally changing how inhabitants experience their home. The courtyard addition opened the Darlinghurst terrace to outdoors, expanding livable space beyond interior walls and creating crucial connection to nature, fresh air, and changing daylight that prevents small homes from feeling isolating. Even tiny outdoor areas dramatically impact how spacious a home feels by providing visual extension, natural ventilation, and a buffer zone between interior and urban surroundings outside. The courtyard brings greenery into daily view, offers a semi-private retreat for morning coffee or evening unwinding, and allows interior spaces to borrow light and openness from outside. This blurring of indoor-outdoor boundaries represents a central strategy for making compact homes feel connected rather than confined to their limited footprint. Built-in storage throughout the worker's cottage eliminates bulky freestanding furniture that consumes floor area and creates visual clutter. Instead, integrating storage seamlessly into walls, under stairs, and within joinery details. Custom cabinetry designed specifically for the space maximizes every awkward corner, utilizes vertical height fully, and maintains clean lines that help small rooms feel orderly and spacious. While built-ins require upfront investment, they deliver superior storage capacity compared to standard furniture, while contributing to the home's architectural character rather than looking like afterthought additions. This approach treats storage as integral to the building itself rather than something added later, resulting in cohesive design. The hidden garden in the worker's cottage creates a surprising moment of delight, a secret outdoor sanctuary that connects inhabitants to nature without broadcasting private space to neighboring properties or passersby. Access might be through sliding doors or a transitional zone, revealing greenery as an unexpected gift that transforms the living experience while maintaining privacy in dense urban settings. Hidden gardens offer psychological benefits disproportionate to their size, providing retreat spaces for contemplation, connection to seasonal changes, and softness that balances hard interior surfaces. Even balconies, light wells, or courtyards measuring just a few square meters can incorporate plantings that bring life and breathing space to compact dwellings. Careful material choices in the worker's cottage favor natural textures like timber, stone, and plaster that age beautifully and create calming atmospheres rather than sterile or trendy finishes that quickly date. A restrained material palette, perhaps 3 primary materials throughout, creates visual continuity that makes small spaces feel cohesive and intentional rather than busy and fragmented by too many competing surfaces. Quality over quantity in material selection means investing in fewer materials of better quality, whose tactile and visual richness rewards daily interaction and deepens appreciation over time. This approach also simplifies construction, reduces decision fatigue during renovation, and ensures the design won't feel outdated as trends evolve. The 50 square meter flat with lofted sleeping area demonstrates vertical space utilization, creating distinct zones for sleeping and living without solid walls that would make the compact footprint feel even more restrictive. Lofted beds access otherwise wasted ceiling height, freeing valuable floor area for living functions, while establishing clear separation between public and private zones within open plans. This solution works particularly well in spaces with sufficient ceiling height, though careful attention to ladder or stair access, headroom, and ventilation ensures the sleeping loft feels like retreat rather than afterthought. Integrated joinery around and below the loft maximizes storage while contributing to the spatial drama. Integrated joinery throughout the 50 square meter flat includes built-in desks, entertainment units, wardrobes, and shelving that look architecturally seamless rather than like added furniture pieces taking up precious floor space unnecessarily. Custom joinery designed for specific dimensions and needs outperforms standard furniture in storage efficiency while maintaining clean aesthetic that helps small spaces feel open and uncluttered by excess. Working with skilled joiners or carpenters who understand both function and design produces furniture quality built-ins that become permanent features, adding value to the property. This investment pays dividends daily through improved organization, better space utilization, and elevated interior design quality. The 51 square meter beachfront apartment uses sliding walls to create flexibility, allowing spaces to open completely for entertaining or close for privacy when working from home or hosting guests overnight. This adaptable approach acknowledges that compact homes must support various activities throughout days and weeks, with rooms serving multiple purposes rather than single dedicated functions. Sliding panels, pocket doors, or folding partitions enable transformation without permanent walls that would fragment the limited footprint into impractically small separate rooms. The key is hardware quality and thoughtful design, so these movable elements operate smoothly and look intentional rather than feeling like temporary fixes. Multifunctional furniture in the beachfront apartment includes sofa beds, extending dining tables, ottoman storage, and wall-mounted fold-down desks that adapt to immediate needs without consuming space when not actively used. Every piece works harder than conventional furniture, often serving 2 or 3 purposes while maintaining design quality and comfort comparable to single-purpose alternatives available in standard sizes. This furniture strategy requires careful shopping or custom fabrication to find pieces that genuinely deliver on functionality promises while fitting precise dimensions. The investment in thoughtful, adaptable furniture pays off through increased usable space and the ability to host guests or work from home without feeling cramped. The minimal material palette in the beachfront apartment, perhaps white walls, pale timber floors, and subtle textile accents, creates visual calm and makes the compact space feel larger by avoiding busy patterns or contrasting colors that fragment surfaces. Light-neutral schemes reflect natural light effectively, maintain continuity between rooms, and provide flexible backdrop for changing decor and personal belongings over time. This doesn't mean sterile or boring. Texture through timber grains, fabric weaves, and natural materials adds richness while maintaining the unifying neutral base. Minimal palettes also simplify maintenance and allow architectural features and ocean views to take center stage, rather than competing with decorative choices. Natural light maximization appears consistently across all these Sydney small homes because abundant daylight makes any space feel more expansive, welcoming, and connected to the world beyond walls and windows. Strategies include oversized windows, skylights, glass doors, light-colored reflective surfaces, and removing unnecessary internal walls that block light penetration to interior zones. Even north-facing windows or borrowed light through internal glazing can dramatically improve spaces that initially felt dark and oppressive. Understanding sun angles, seasonal variations, and how light moves through spaces at different times allows precise interventions that deliver maximum impact for investment. Respecting building character means understanding original architectural style and construction while making contemporary interventions that feel complementary rather than jarring against heritage fabric and historical context. Sydney's workers' cottages and Victorian terraces possess distinctive features, brick facades, timber joinery, proportions, and details worth preserving as they contribute neighborhood character and property value beyond pure function. Successful renovations honor these elements while introducing modern comforts, open planning, and current aesthetic preferences that meet today's lifestyle needs. This balanced approach creates homes that feel both rooted in history and perfectly suited to contemporary living requirements. As we close our tour through these brilliant Sydney small homes, I hope you're feeling inspired by how creative design thinking can transform even the tiniest footprint into a beautiful, functional, and surprisingly spacious sanctuary that truly feels like home. Whether it was the dramatic vaulted ceiling flooding a dark terrace with light and volume, the Japanese-inspired cottage's hidden garden offering peaceful retreat, or the beachfront apartment's clever sliding walls creating flexibility for every need, each project proves that limitations often spark the most innovative and thoughtful design solutions. Small space living isn't about sacrifice, it's about intentionality, where every choice matters and good design delivers outsized impact. If these compact home transformations sparked ideas for your own space or simply made you appreciate clever architecture, please hit that like button and subscribe for more design inspiration from around the world. I'd love to hear in the comments, what's your favorite small space design trick from today's homes? Or what challenge are you facing in your own compact living situation that needs solving? Your experiences and questions make this community so valuable, and I'm grateful you joined me today. Until next time, remember that great design isn't measured in square meters, but in how beautifully and thoughtfully space serves the life you want to live.